football.
Messi and Jordi Alba will not participate in tonight's MLS All-Star Game in Austin, despite being voted into the roster. And they possibly will be facing suspensions. Yeah, a one-game suspension because Messi's not injured. As an Inter-Miami guy, does this bug you at all, Mike?
Not in the slightest, because I go to what Javier Mascherano, gaffer and coach, said. They have a lot of games, boys. I mean, they've played 2 games, 3 straight weeks, Wednesday and Saturday games. It's a lot. And Messi's played in every single one of those games. Now, we don't have a game tonight for Inter Miami. Their next fixture is coming up on Saturday. But I don't have a problem with Messi missing this. They need him available for the Leagues Cup. They need him available as they catch up on games. They're 3 so all the top teams in the Eastern Conference right now, Christian, have played 23 games. Inter Miami has played 20. They still have to catch up all those games. They got a grueling amount. Now, I'll listen to people in Austin who wanted to buy tickets to go see the great Lionel Messi. I'll listen to the league wanting their best player, and the reason, let's call it for what it is, boys. I love American football. I love American soccer. I'm trying to build the game here in the country. But people are only going to that All-Star game to see Messi. With all due respect to Sam Surridge and all the guys who are having great MLS seasons this year, people are going to see Messi. But I completely understand why a 30-some-year-old who's played in every single game for 2.5 months does not want to show up when they got Leagues Cup games coming up this weekend.
But he should show up.
No.
Announce his name.
No, because
how are you talking about growing the game when the biggest component in growing said game in the country is not going to care about
hang on.
certain things?
You guys are the same people who told me it was a disgrace by LeBron to show up and not play. Don't do that.
Well, he can show up and play a little bit, and now you get all the stadium filled to watch the other stars in the league.
I think he should go play. That's my opinion. They don't play 100%. I've never watched an MLS All-Star game. I'm going to imagine these guys play.
I don't mind it. As an Inter Miami guy on the Inter Miami radio network, I don't mind it, and I think it should have been expected at this point. It should have been expected by the MLS.
I don't blame him. I mean, like, what are you going to do? Messi is bigger than the MLS will ever be. But
I don't think that's for him to say, and that's what that's saying.
One thing to say, though, is if we're all pro grow the game in the United States, and that's kind of the whole reason that he was brought here, the United States needs a shot in the arm, and you are that shot in the arm to kind of grow this soccer. Here's an opportunity to do that in a booming city that sort of needs a little bit of soccer in its veins. All right, well, if Messi could just walk in the door, it's going to change the temperature of the whole room. The fact that he didn't do it, it seems a little counterintuitive, but can I see why he didn't? If I'm him, I don't really care either. But if the whole reason you were brought to Inter Miami as a whole to close out your career is to be in the United States and to help grow it in the United States, there's your opportunity to do that.
He hasn't missed an MLS game in 2 months, and that was the knock on Messi for Inter Miami, is that people are buying these tickets with the expectation he's going to be there.
Yeah.
He gave them leadway that he's not going to be there. Listen,
I feel like you're planning your trip to the All-Star Game way before Wednesday morning, today, the day of the game.
I hope that's the case for the MLS, but I doubt it. Does that make sense? I hope that, Christian, I would hope that would be the case, but I highly doubt it.
I'd rather him play in every game, and, it's not a big deal in hindsight, but it's the little things like that that does make a difference.
Like, it's the stadiums, it's the other teams. They'll say they don't care, but they care, trust me. It's the other teams that want to capitalize on Messi being on their pitch.
Well, yeah, it's
the New England Revolutions of the world and the Columbus. I mean, my God, Jimmy Haslam, by the way, who owns the Browns, that debauchery that happened earlier. He owns the Columbus Crew as well. He moved the game to Cleveland Browns Stadium. When the Crew played Inter Miami, instead of it being in Columbus, they moved it an hour and 45 minutes north to Cleveland at Cleveland Browns Stadium.
So in the game that is supposed to put the best example of what Major League Soccer is, you take every single star and you put them on 2 different teams and they play.
So hang
on,
we're
not having that mega star.
I gotta correct you. Liga MX. It's MLS versus Liga MX is the Mexican league that is on par with the MLS. The Liga MXs are gonna, without Messi there and Jordi Alba and some other, they'll probably win that quite handedly. My best guess is that the Liga MX.
So that's the game tonight?
Yeah, it's Liga MX versus MLS.
I think you just got to think of it grand scope. You want to grow the game, there was an opportunity to, and he didn't help.
Yeah, but
that's it.
And selfishly, as an Inter Miami fan and someone part of the radio network, I completely understand it. I do, and I don't knock him for it.